Welcome to Nearing Nerdvana. This is episode 150 of Long Story Short.
Woo!
150.
Really?
We should have had some giveaways.
Ooh, it's iconic. Oh, let me see if I have a giveaway.
Hold on. I should have some shit to give away here, man.
Let me make sure I have an extra one of these before I give it away.
Let's give something away. God damn it.
Got some Tigress Islands. We could
Oh, wait,
I'll give this one right here.
get somebody up.
Prison Beauty number 1.
Oh, nice.
Comment in the chat. Comment in the rewind if you want this, and we'll give it away next week.
Okay. Let me get something for the live viewers. Give me 1 second.
If you want this book, leave a comment on the rewind. We'll give it away next week.
And don't be saying no bullshit like, "Oh, I'm just leaving a comment."
Yeah. Say something fucking that with like some substance. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, 100% Carter, man.
Here we go.
Fucking something real.
Give me something I can feel. God dang it.
All right. Here, let's give this away. I'll give
Uh-oh!
for the live viewers.
Ooh, Panosian. All right.
Excited. Look at this.
I don't remember which variant this is.
Mama.
What's up,
Joe?
Joe?
What's up, bro?
Mama.
Big
I think
time.
this is
Mama.
the 20th anniversary one for issue 43. I don't know if this is I don't know if this is the incentive or the or what. Okay, so all you have to do is just comment in the chat.
Mama. Okay, we're ready.
We're live.
What's up, Ben?
What's
Nice.
up, Joe?
What's up, guys? Can
Hey.
y'all hear me?
I
Oh,
hear
man,
you.
yeah, you're good, man.
I can hear you.
Are we live?
Yeah.
We're live.
Oh, okay, good.
We were waiting just for you, to start episode
Get out of here,
150.
dude. Hey, dude, like, don't play Uno with 6-year-old girls, dude. Like, bro.
Dude, I
Hey.
don't.
I was wondering.
That's like one of my few rules. I do not play Uno with 6.
No,
Bro,
no.
they unhinged, bro. You gave me the whole stack. You know what I mean? My wife called the color yellow, right? And my girl goes, she, like, I don't have yellow. So she started pulling card after card after card. Like, bro, no yellow's coming, dude. She just like, she's one of those that hates to lose, which I love. But bro, she's bro, she's a terrible loser, bro. She went into like, she was convulsions, dude. Like, it was about to call 911, dude.
You gotta teach life, man. Life is about loss, man. You gotta
Yeah.
teach them, like, man, you know what? You're gonna fucking lose, and you're gonna lose more than once.
I'm going to do that shit in Vegas, dude. When we go to Vegas later on this year, I'm going to be and just get on the floor. And just, like,
Someone get her a Happy Meal.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, Michael, how was your Disney vacation?
We never made it to Disney.
Okay, good. You saved some
Never
money.
made it, dude. What the fuck?
Well, our other vehicle got totaled before I got there.
God,
Oh,
damn.
shit.
What?
Yeah, my mother-in-law's car was in like a 3-car accident and it got totaled like the morning before I arrived.
Holy shit!
So we only had the one that my wife rented, so we were like half a vehicle down, so we couldn't take everybody to all the places we were going.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah,
bro,
man,
my
that is
mother-in-law is not
wild.
allowed to touch the remote control, let alone the car keys, bro.
Well, it was her house, so her rules.
Don't matter, bro.
So yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yep.
Yep. I guess we'll go ahead and get started because Joe and I have been recapping about MegaCon like I think way too much already.
Yeah,
But
I'm already done.
Episode 150 for Long Story Short.
Good
Who
Lord,
would have bet
that's
on
an
it?
anniversary, bro.
I would not have bet on it. Nobody would have bet on it, but we're here. So let's go. We got a couple of books to give away, so like I said, if you want to win this book, comment in the Rewind chat. We'll give it away next week. But yeah, you know the rules, man. This show is about helping people digging for comics, not spending stupid money on comics, but you do you. And let's go.
And then comment in the live chat to win this book. So sorry, Rewind, but I figured we might as well support the live viewers. All right,
100%. We love our live chat.
And make sure to break all the rules. Joe and I still want to talk about every single one of these books again later this week.
Let's talk about it multiple times a week.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get into it. So we talk about pulps. We love pulps on the show. Weird Tales #1 from Popular Fiction in 1923. So we're talking about almost, I guess, over 100 years old at this point.
103.
What's that?
103 years.
God damn. It seems like too much, but 103 years old, as Carter points out. Popular Fiction published this. No artist credit on this cover. A 6.5 sold for $90,000 back in late 2025 of this. 7 copies in the census. No 9.8s, obviously. The high grade is a 6.5, but what a beautiful book. We sometimes talk about Weird Tales as being like the intro or the gateway into pulps, but this is the first one.
This is it. Everybody's like introduction into pulps usually starts with Weird Tales. Like they start collecting that, and then it just branches out into other things, right? But this right here, man, like the fact that there was even one for sale is amazing, especially a 6.5.
What's amazing about this is that the printing on this wasn't even what they wanted. So if we go to the next slide real quick. So this is the color print they wanted. Believe it or not. So this is the second print, the corrected coloring, and a copy of this sold for $36,000 in May of 2025. It was a May of 2021. It was a raw copy, only 7 on the census, but if you go between, you can clearly see the color distinction between this and the old school one.
Oh,
yeah.
A lot more red in the original.
so there's a variant.
Yeah, I don't think it was intended to be as such, but yes.
Oh man, that adds to the lore even more so. Yeah, because usually you usually see that first version all the time. I've never seen this. I've never seen the color corrected version before, so that's pretty amazing right there. Damn, I couldn't even imagine.
That's crazy. 100-year-old variant.
I would happy to have either one, to be honest with you. Like, give me either one of them, I'd be happy.
Oh heck yeah, either one.
I think I like the original one, just slightly a little bit more.
The red one, a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, what do we have next?
All right, this is a book. I think we've talked about this on Book Alert Live a couple of times, but this is Super Magician Volume 4, number 5, a Charles Cole cover. I mean, the juxtaposition of this cover for me, of the girl in the pink dress and the fucking KKK dude on the right, is just too much. Like, this book is wild. But Smith and Street from 1945. Let me ask you this: a 5.0 of this sold for 400 in just this month. Doesn't that
What?
seem really low? For
What?
Very, very low.
Shoot.
This
Damn
book?
it.
Who here wouldn't have bought this book for $400
I would have been all
in a
man,
5.0?
fudge.
Only 28 copies on the census, high grade 9.6. Who wouldn't have bought this book for $400 in a 5.0?
Damn it.
Everybody here, I assume.
I would have been on that.
I must have missed that episode of like Barbie and the Klansman.
That's pretty. I mean, that is. I've never seen this book. So
It's pretty rare. I mean, honestly,
Smith and Street. That's a publication that. Did they change it to Street and Smith? Right, because there was a publication of Street and Smith that did like sports magazines and stuff like that. So
I think that was much later, like way, way later. You know what I mean?
all right. Shout out Smith and Street.
Well, this reminds me of that. What's the crime suspense stories?
Oh yeah. I know which one. I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it.
Yeah, I think it might be number 6.
The one with the saber, red background. Is that what I'm thinking of?
Which one is that? Fudge. I gotta look that up now.
If you look it up, you can share,
in this
you can share
situation,
screen
how
and I'll
did this
show it.
girl in the pink cocktail dress end up with the fucking KKK guy? What happened where she ended up in this situation?
He's got a gun. That's all you have to say, right?
Especially dressed the way she is.
It doesn't seem like she should be
yeah.
finding herself in this situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, she might have been delivering drinks to their room. And
Oh,
walked
that's a
out.
good point. Yeah, to
Yeah.
the party.
You know, like,
She was
hey,
drinking.
now you can't leave.
Shock suspense.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Derek. Yes. All right, let's keep the show rolling. What a beautiful book, man! What a beautiful book. And number 6, Milton Caniff cover. Harvey Publishing, 1948. That year keeps popping up. An 8.5 sold for $109 back in 2025. Somebody stole this book, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That's blasphemy.
21 on the census, high grade 9.2. Who here is not buying this book in an 8.5 for $100?
Well, that's an easy buy.
It's a
that's
layup,
no-brainer. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is why you don't auction books like this starting at $1.
No shit,
No.
right? You get what you get, and you don't get upset.
Meaning
Yeah.
the high grade on the census is 9.2. You're like not that far behind with an 8.5.
No, you're right there.
That's
Second
like
book.
1948. Yeah.
There's probably like a pop
And
up
I
like
get it.
3
Like
in those
Steve
grades.
Cannon isn't necessarily like the biggest title in its own right, but look how beautiful this book is, man.
Yeah.
Great cover.
I would love to own this. I would love to own this.
The seller or the buyer of the 8.5 is like, I'll sell it to you for $1,000. All right. What else do we have?
All right. So I threw this on the show because of all the crime suspense stories, this one, the fucking table is turned. She's like, fuck you. I'm burying you, motherfucker. Because like she's burying the dude. So this is a Johnny Craig cover. EC Comics from 1954. A 9.6, which is crazy. Sold for $3,600 back in 2021. 123 on the census. High grades 9.6. There's 3 of them. But the best part of this is that she's like, fuck off. I'm burying you. You're not burying me.
My
It's the
hell,
blonde and the red Dress's Revenge.
Yes, man. She's like, fuck off, man. I'm bringing it back.
Yeah, this is like the ultimate cover.
Bury you.
This one never gets talked about, and I get it. It's not as gruesome as most of these, but there's something about it that's really eye-catching. Actually, like the fact that the tables have been turned is kind of cool.
You go, Laura. That's exactly what. That is exactly what I was thinking. It's a Laura cover.
That's funny.
Laura, are you watching? If you're watching, come out and claim your respect.
Or we're gonna get in trouble later, a week later, or something like that.
Yeah, jump in, Laura. Miss Jen in Orlando saw
Ant.
Ant-Man. Ant was there.
All right.
Miss you, girl.
All right. This is a viewer submission. This is Brian's _comic_garage on IG.
Mama.
Darkness #1, Suspiria variant from Boom. It was a holiday exclusive given away to their employees. Ross sold this $100 back in 2026, but a very difficult book to find. This is obviously an homage to Wolverine #1.
Yeah.
I mean, Boom has like what, probably less than 100 employees or something like that.
Super tough book. Super tough book to find.
I can only imagine how many are actually getting the comics too.
Yeah.
So.
I wonder who is. She still has the original art to this. Probably James has it. It's a good piece to own, especially homaging a Marvel cover.
Yeah. I could see even more great art probably having this too, because I think that's the person that actually is selling some of the older Suspiria art pieces, because like James's deal is like with the newer stuff that she's doing for him.
Mama.
All right. I know a couple people to hit up now for this, so
yeah, I mean, she has a few outliers out there that once you're not going to see them. I mean, people are just going to hang on to them.
Well, there's a Something Is Killing the Children holiday exclusive too. I'm not going to give out all my secrets of how I was going to try to get him, but yeah. So
she signed this one. Bottomy Red Hood. Bottomy Red Hood.
Well, she said to me that this is her first published exclusive.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, remember I gave it to her to sign? I have a raw copy of this she signed, but this is a slab copy.
Ooh.
Those Swamp Dogs, I remember that book. Yeah, that's nice,
so
man.
When I showed it to her, she goes, "Oh, that's my first published exclusive that I did, and for my LCS Royal Collectibles."
Oh, how about that, dude?
How about that?
Nice score.
Nice score. Mama.
All right, Transformers vs. G.I. Joe #1. This is from Liger. Bro, you're in the chat tonight, man. I've seen you. Much
there he
love,
is.
Man. This is a Tom Scioli San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, limited to 600. IDW from 2014, so we're talking about a decade ago at this point. A 9.4 sold for $30 back in 2025. Only 21 of these on the census, 10 and 9.8, but a really obscure book. Much appreciated, Liger, for throwing this out there. So very tough to find this. And if you go to the next one, you can see the wraparound cover on it. Just a really cool wraparound cover. But super tough book to get hands on at this point.
What year was this?
2014 is when it came out.
Oh, wow.
So you're talking about 10 years ago.
Yeah, these don't. I noticed about this title that these are some great covers, but they don't go for a lot.
Because most of them were you could order it through Diamond, and you didn't even have to be at the con to get them. A lot of times, it wasn't until like I think the year before they filed for bankruptcy or whatever, or Chapter 11, right, or whatever they filed for, that that they had comics that were just exclusive to the convention, and it's like kind of like, well, you should have done this like 10 years ago instead of mass distributed them. But that's neither here or there.
Yeah, some of these can be tricky to find, but maybe not go for a lot. But this is really cool. So much love to Liger, bro. If you're watching, man, there you are. I see you in the chat, man.
There he is.
Yeah, definitely some cool books though.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right, so this is a tougher book to find, but Masters of the Universe #1. This is from Image back in 2002, so we're talking, almost a quarter century ago at this point.
Crazy.
This is in a Emiliano Santalucia holofoil cover. A 9 of this sold for $125 back in 2025. Only 25 of these on the census and 4 sales in the last 5 years. So a really, really tough book. So that sale in 9.8, I think, was a snipe because this book doesn't show up that often.
Is this one of the ones that has the Invincible preview in there?
It might be. I think that's the year.
I think this is the book, Joe. Yes.
Or because I know the one I have the variant with Skeletor, and that might be issue 2 that has Invincible a preview in it as well. But there was a couple of other Masters of the Universe, and might have been a Street Fighter also. I mean, there was a handful of books that had the preview in there.
I know the G.I. Joe one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, G.I. Joe.
But have y'all started Invincible?
I have, yeah.
I have
the TV show?
Yeah, the new season started already.
Oh yeah, man, it's fucking great, man.
I haven't started it yet.
I started my middle son. He is obsessed with it. So he's at college. But he's like, Dad, I'm coming home to watch it with you. So we watched it last weekend. It's so freaking good, man. It's so good.
Nice. All right, I'll have to catch up after this.
Oh yeah, man, it's worth it. It's good, man.
All right, so this is a very tough.
Yeah,
book.
that's the one.
Oh,
this is the second print. So
okay, so then that means that these both had the Invincible preview in there.
Yeah, that's right around that time. So yes, that makes sense. So this is not even like desirable necessarily for the Invincible preview. It's just that it's tough to get. But this is Master of the Universe #1, the second print. A 9.8 of this sold for $600 earlier this year. Only 45 copies on the census, 12 in 9.6, but a really, really tough second print right here.
damn.
I would have sent mine in, but it's probably a 9.4, 9.6 at best.
I mean, still low.
It's probably still worth it, Joe. Like, given how rare this is at those prices, it's probably still worth it.
He says it still gets a 9.8, and we're gonna be like, yeah, liar. Joe's a liar. He just didn't want to sell it.
This is one of those I'd been looking for
Rory, I'll sell you mine
for a very long time. I'm talking like $1 shit. But
Are you talking like a decade, Carter? Like looking for it?
I want to say like 5-6 years. That's what I'm.
Dude, I've had this for about 10 years. Dude.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, this book is really tough. I've never seen it in person, personally.
I'm all looking around like I'm just gonna pull it up, man.
Like,
I'd be
here it is.
like king shit if I was like, I was just looking at it.
I just saw that the other day.
That's just looking at my copy, pull it off the shelf. Here you go.
That does happen sometimes on the show. It's like, hey, what?
It happens, yeah, man, it does. But this book is really tough. This one is really, really tough. Awesome Skeletor cover. All right. So this is a Alex Ross Dynamic Forces cover sketch cover. They call me Bruce, our buddy Bruce. If you're in the chat, but man, I hope you're there tonight. I hope you're well, buddy. Threw this to me. I'm like, all right, man, we'll put this on the show. 100%. It's badass. This is from Marvel and Dynamite in 2009. A 9/8 of this sold for $65 back in 2021. It's crazy. There's only 10 of these on the census, which is super low print. 5 and 9.8. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful Alex Ross sketch. And yeah, there's Bruce in the chat, man. What's up, bro? Hope you're well, man.
There's something about Alex Ross raw pencils that, oddly enough, that it really doesn't go for a hell of a whole lot. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of these Avengers Invaders.
It's bizarre,
Yeah.
right? It's really bizarre given how good they are. You know what I mean? Like, look at the pencils on this cover, man. It's amazing. It's really amazing.
Yeah, I always thought, especially with the letter of authenticity in the back and it being a square box Marvel variant, that they'd be worth a shit. But like, these are so undervalued. You know what I mean? But I mean, it's Alex Ross, dude. I mean, he commands.
I think one day these things are going to catch fire
Probably.
in a way we don't appreciate. But until that moment, like, whatever, and grab them when you can, I guess, is the best thing. But there's Alex Ross is and has been playing at a different level for a long time, for a very long time.
I mean, he's pretty much just a muralist now at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's like, I'm saying he's on the top of his art game where he's like, I would almost consider him like a gallery artist before a comic book.
Kind of
artist
feels
now.
that way. I mean,
Yeah, man. Seriously.
I mean, it's not like, you would run into him at a con. So.
No, I mean, he has a presence though, like in San Diego, just a big like thing, but he wasn't there, right? Right, Aaron? Or
Yeah.
no?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like he's sitting at his booth signing books, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, because we know the person that runs that booth, Reps Comics, Chris. So he's the one that sets up all that presentation and everything at San Diego. So
yeah,
he's been doing it for over
Long
a decade
time.
at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Cool dude.
Yeah. Shout out Chris.
Rups. Yep.
Rups.
So, because I think he grew up with Clutch, right, or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. There we go. I thought I heard the story right.
All right, Carter. I think you want me to throw some on, man.
Yeah.
Carter, I'm buying you for any Back to the Future book that I purchased
Back
in
to
the
the
future.
Back to the Future 25. So this is a cover B variant. This one is this is the final issue of the series,
Ah,
and this is from IDW.
Marty.
It's a tough
Zavi
book.
Montel cover. I actually found this book a few weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah,
Ah.
and realized I think this book goes for about $30.
Yeah, it's pretty scarce, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man, I even broke my own rule at MegaCon. So I was looking through this vintage collector's back issues, and he had a bunch of modern stuff and it was Sonic incentives from the IDW, and they were all like
Yeah.
10 and $15.
That's not bad.
I was like, there's no way these are worth 10 or $15. Like, I was like, I should just buy these all, but I was like, I know I don't have space already. So I was like, I passed on it.
Do you have a lot of them?
He had like 4 or 5 different issues, like
Okay.
consecutive. It was like weird issues. It was like 66 through like 72 or something like that. So I probably passed up on like $100 book or something like that.
So you broke the rules. I broke the rules. I mean, we talked about this book the other night. I mean, a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, "Fuck, I gotta have it." So
Beat me to it.
Yeah.
Hey, but you didn't break the rules because you found it in person and at a shop.
Yeah, man, that counts, man.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's not like you just clicked on eBay and bought it.
yeah,
Yeah, so I wouldn't consider that breaking the rules. That's setting
Yeah,
an
man,
example.
that's well within the rules.
my
Yeah.
my boy Steven's like a drug dealer. He goes, "Hey man, you want to see something? I got something in the back." I was
Dude,
Oh man.
every time you send me a video, I always want to spend money. I'm just like kind of like, Jesus, Joe, I just got back from a con.
yeah.
All right. Anyways, Back to the Future. All right, the future book.
All right, we're checking in on some big books. We're just kind of checking the pulse on some big time books. So this is ASM 678. Mary Jane is Venom in the current run, but this is back when it first happened. So this is a Joe Quinones 150 variant from 2012. Fast forward, 15 years, and you get basically where we are today. And 8.5 of this book sold earlier this year for $1,000, which is wild to me. Because while this is cool, like I don't think I'd spend $1,000 on this book, to be honest with you.
I've had this book in hand, dude, and I turned it down.
Oh shit.
What price were they asking? You remember?
Shit, this was back, Ben. This was back in 2018, and in hand, and it looked solid. It looked like a high grade. They wanted like $800.
No shit! Wow, wow. I can see that. I can see you not saying listen, 800 is too much, because it's a lot of money for this book, and it's.
I mean, it's not really. I mean, you look at it, the art is not great. I mean,
Agreed.
It looks okay. Now, if it's like an Adam Hughes or a Campbell with this same type of rendering, we're talking a book that's probably 15K. If it's this like low printed, you know what I mean?
Sure.
You're talking a book that is like impossible to.
I mean, let's not mince words. Like this book goes for a lot. So the last 9.8 sold for $5,000 in October of 25. The high of this is $7,000 in 2023. So they clearly this book goes for a fuck ton.
Yeah.
But I'm with you. Like it does for me. There's not enough to it to drop that kind of money. But whatever, it doesn't matter what I give a shit about. Like it's what other people give.
I mean,
a
it's
shit
still
about.
a banger, but if I put my hater hat on because I'm jealous that I don't have it, you know what I mean? It does homage the first appearance of Mary Jane. Face the Tiger, you hit the jackpot. It does like capture one of those centennial moments in Amazing Spider-Man lore, like right on the cover. But as She-Venom, I mean, it's fucking badass, dude.
Okay, so you're in my situation. You're spinning a stack, right? Are you buying this in the 8.5, or are you buying like this for the same price? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I
would buy. I clearly buy what you're holding.
Yeah, you're holding a 1 of 1, man.
Yeah,
there's a big difference. That's a 1 of 1 personal.
But at the same time, like I didn't know what I was gonna get, except like I chose the character in the time period.
The difference is though, Yee, is that anybody can go to Jock and commission art. You can't find this book just anywhere. That's the only difference. I'm not saying the cool factor. Yours isn't. The cool factor is insane, but I'm saying anybody can track down Jock and say, "Hey, I got $1,000. Will you do a piece for me?"
Right.
How often are you going to just stumble upon this book, even at a con or anywhere? I mean,
Yeah, this book is super rare. And I think that's the thing. Like, people are comparing OA to like rare books and saying, listen, take the OA every time, and I get it. But the problem with the OA is, and I own OA, like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm in that group. But it's not a shared experience. You know what I mean? Like, if you own it, you're the only one.
Right.
But if you own a rare book, you're kind of like, there's a community to it. And I think the community element is powerful.
Yeah, this
Right,
is
so, like,
if you pull this book out in front of a bunch of friends that collect, and that, you know, like all of us, and go, hey, I just picked this up, like, you'll get everybody in the thing. Whoa, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's true.
yeah,
You know,
totally.
you know, what did you pay? Oh, I only paid $500. Get the fuck out of here. You know, like, you'll create a riot, dude. You
Yeah.
know, so
Yeah, so that's the thing with OA versus rare comics, is that they're close. Like, they're close in terms of
How much you're
what
spending?
they are, but
Yeah.
like the rare comics, because it's a shared thing, I think there's something to that. So
Yeah.
and that's not saying I got a ton of OA and it's awesome to own 101s. Like, and I'm not dismissing it, and I'll continue to do it, but there is something about these really rare comics where there's a shared experience, which is kind of cool.
All right. What do we
All
have
right.
next? Ooh, a book I own.
Oh,
Here
me
we
too.
go. A big banger. A book that
Right.
I have, thanks to Bruce in the chat. Finally, one of the very best calls, in my opinion, but Something is Killing the Children, number 8. Jeff DeCall, 1 in 25. At the time, one of the rarest boom books. Not the case anymore. This is from 2020. A raw of this. There we go, man. Yeah, this book is just a beautiful book. If you ever had this book in hand, you can really appreciate how detailed the art is on this thing, because it's really exceptional, as Mike just showed.
I love it.
But yeah, the last raw sale on this was $1,000, which is nuts.
Was that me?
Was that you? Was that your purchase, Mike?
Probably. I don't know.
But yeah, 182 copies on the census, 122 and 9.8. which is interesting. Of the 182, 79, so close to half are signature series, which is kind of wild to me.
I'm one of the 79.
You got the call signature on this?
Yeah, I actually have a 3-time signature on this.
Oh.
So
yeah, that's right. You got one of the super signatures on this one. Yeah. I remember that
so,
one.
so the call has it signed straight through the middle in the blue, or is that right? Or did he sign it on the side? I think it's in the
signs on the side on this, to be honest with you. Like, the copies I've seen is he signs on the side.
I think he signed
in
in the
the
middle.
Trees.
I think he signed in the middle on mine,
Ah.
and then because I have Tinian on one side and Deladra on the other side, or Deladra or whatever.
Is yours like all graded and the whole thing with it?
Yeah, CGC 98, all that.
Nice.
Yep. So I've had 2 copies of this in my collection at one time. I had a Blue Label CGC 98 and a CBCS 98, and then I ended up cracking the CBCS 98 and getting it 3 times signed, and then I had both at one point in time, and then I was like, kind of like, this is too excessive. Let me sell the Blue Label. So I sold the Blue Label. For
me, and I'm very
remember how much.
biased, but this is one of the most beautiful modern age books, period, hands down. No qualifiers. Like, this book is just perfectly done, in my opinion. Like, one of the very best modern age books, period.
The blood splatter spots like really pop on the cover. It's like
the woods in the background, like how she's drawn. Like, this book is just freaking perfect.
It's one of my favorites.
I love it. I was so happy I finally completed my collection.
Yeah, man. score. Really nice score, by the way. And I'm only saying that because, like, I would not have this book. Like, I want to give a shout out to Bruce in the chat because, like, he facilitated this trade, and he's a great dude, man, great member of the community. And he's like, I bought a book, and he's like, hey, dude, do you want to trade? And he offered this book up in trade. And he kind of wanted me to have it because he knew how big of a call fan I was. So much love, brother. I hope you're still watching, man.
Sweet. Oh, he's sorry he didn't get it signed for you.
Yeah, that's all right, man. I'm happy that it's not signed, to be honest with you. Like, I've got enough to call signatures. Every time what do you want me to sign with you? So I'm good, man.
DeCall did a Supergirl. I haven't seen it.
His Supergirl was fucking a banger.
Oh, yeah, that just came out this last
Just
week,
came
right?
out, man. I got it. Hold on. I think I got it.
I didn't even see it.
I just looked.
You've seen it.
I'm real
We've talked
curious.
about
This
it
Dude, you've definitely seen it, dude.
Was this character typically drawn without her mask back then, or that early in the run, or is it on you? What did he choose to do that himself like
I think
that?
he chose. I think it was like back and forth. I don't think
No,
it was like,
issue 6, she's unmasked with the frizzen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about facing the monsters,
Oh.
because that's clearly what she's doing in the woods. She's got blood everywhere, and she's got her machete all blood up.
Yeah.
And usually that mask was her death mask versus what she wore versus them.
Yeah, I mean, it's typically her hunter mask that she wears. But I mean, in the book, I guess like she'll take off the mask after she's finished.
Yeah.
All right.
I just looked up my purchase and I got mine last September 25 for only $610. So I was really excited.
Oh man, you scored. You scored big time, man.
That was great.
Good pick up, man.
Oh,
Really
good.
No, 'cause
that was a good time
like,
to pick up too before the announcement stuff.
I know, like the Cal likes to draw a woman, and so I'm thinking he did it just because he wanted to show a little more of a woman, without the mask.
No,
but
It's
just an observation.
I know I'm biased, but it is such a beautiful book. And if you see this in person, like the textures on it, it's really phenomenal, man. It's really, really phenomenal.
Yeah,
wait to see the old wave this cover.
Oh man, I think this would be at $50,000. I'm not even exaggerating. It'd be $50,000.
Yeah, the paint splatters just pop on if you have it in hand. It's just so bright. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's
It's
beautiful.
gorgeous. I love it.
Beautiful book.
And,
all right.
And Mike,
what else?
Mike, your copy is just laying around on the table in front of you by coincidence, or you knew this book was coming up?
I saw it on the thumbnail, so I pulled it out. It was like right behind me in the cabinet, so I was like,
I was just wondering, like, do you just have something as Killing the Children laying around your house?
Mike has got all the big books just in arm's reach at all times.
I know.
Every big book,
right behind me, everything.
Who doesn't have like a random something as Killing the Children books just like laying around like really close to you?
Or Joker original sketch art by Jock.
I know, right? Or Frizzen original art.
Derek wants to see it again, so
he wants to see it again.
The Jock art, yeah.
Oh, that's
Which show this off though?
Oh, mama.
My mama's up there.
I can't believe fucking DC is reprinting that for cover price, man.
Hey Joe, you bought those. Did your LCS dump all their CBCSs, and that's how you got them? Or?
Nah, man, it was just it was probably a smart move too, because I'm just gonna cross these grades over, man.
Yeah, man, let's go.
All right, Joe. Hey, listen, man. I hit you on text and you ignored me, man.
What?
I got this Campbell. Hold on. Can we? All right. So, 8.5. It's clean as can be. Newsy. Can we press this and see if we can get this? There's no way this book is an 8.5. In any way, shape, or form, this book is an 8.5. Can I send this to you, bro? Can we press this and see what we can do with it?
Absolutely.
I'm like 2 seconds away from buying that in a 9.2.
All right, we're checking in on prices. God damn, this book is fucking beautiful.
Here's
Hey,
a
listen,
black
next week, I want you guys to be ready. Next week, I'm on the show. We are going to do what is the best Rogue Savage Land cover. It's not for tonight, but next week, prep, and I want to get your feedback. But anyways, tonight we're talking about this beautiful Campbell cover. Negative Space, X-Men number, I fucked it up. I don't know what it is. X-Men number 1 from 2021. J. Scott Campbell, limited 2,500. A 9/8 sold for $275 this month. The high sold for 300 back in 2025. 733 on the census, which is a lot.
That's a lot.
418 9.8 and 362 copies signature series, but just a beautiful, beautiful Rogue cover by Campbell.
Mhm.
Joe, you have this one? You must have it. No,
I don't, and because I kept saying, I'll pick it up later. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
But now, as time has gone by, it's like, fuck, man, that book is still creeping up.
Do you remember how
It's
it was
nice, man. It's really good looking, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember how this was released though, right?
In a poly bag.
No, through the Reed Pop store.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
right.
so-
And they come with the shitty poly bags.
Oh, I don't know. It was in a shitty poly bag?
Yes.
Okay.
I pressed so many of these.
Well, I
I
just
had a
remember it.
I had a raw copy of this that I sold maybe about a year or two ago at a Comic-Con. I sold it for $200 raw. So
Nice.
Damn.
I just remember it like whenever it originally got listed, like everyone on their moms was selling comics, so it immediately sold out, and then it just never had a chance because like the buy-in was pretty expensive too, if I remember. Like was the buy-in not like $100 or $125?
Something like that.
It was expensive.
It was expensive out of the gate. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, and then did they drop it in phases? Is that what they did? Because I don't think it was all at once, right?
I think there were a couple of drops. Like there was like a big drop and then like a couple of like at least 1 or 2 follow-ups on this thing.
Yeah. So it was an interesting time period in comics when this was released.
Oh yeah, man, this is back in the fucking insanity period. But yeah, beautiful Rogue. I love Rogue, and we're gonna talk about some Savage Land Rogue next week. So get ready for that one. So, but this Negative Space, beautiful.
Well, I kind of remember people like being half and half on it too, right? Because JTC was already known for doing.
No, I know JTC did something similar, but I think this was executed better. But yes, you could argue that it was ripped off a little bit.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm not saying that this is not better, but yeah.
No, you can say that it was ripped off though, 100% without like any controversy, at all.
It could have been Marvel too that pushing for the.
So Campbell tells a story about this book, and it was his attempt at doing a Negative Space, which he hadn't done, and he was under a big deadline, and he really didn't feel too good about it, and he was surprised how well the reception for this book was. So he really didn't expect much from this book at all.
Yeah.
Well, this book, when it hit, people went nuts for it. Like it was like, yes, Joe, to your point, like kind of a surprise hit.
No.
People really went nuts for this book. I remember it like clearly back in 2021.
Oh, so the real story is it's not finished art. No, I'm joking.
You know, and the way he was describing it, like that's kind of how it sounded, you know, that he really wasn't done, you know, with it. But I got to find that interview. It may have been on a short reel on Instagram or something like that.
See, you should have gone to C2E2 and hang out with your other favorite artists.
Bro, like there ain't no room for me, man. Everybody was just like breathing on him. You know, I always have these nightmares that I'd be waiting for Campbell, and right as I'm about to get something autographed, oh, he's done signing for the day. See you tomorrow.
Right?
See you tomorrow.
That's harsh, man. That's harsh.
But all you would have to do before he stands up is scream out "Mama," and then you know he's gonna be like, "Come up to the table."
We've got a code word, right? Mama.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
hey, Hood, here, I'll sign it.
Yep.
I've got a safe word. Me and
Yeah.
Campbell.
Yeah.
Campbell have the safe word. Mama.
All
yeah.
right, checking
Mama!
in on a very big book.
Damn it.
That's up there, bro. That's up there on the want list, man.
Oh man, tough book, a tough foreign. So, Superman, Batman #4. Beautiful Michael Turner. This is a German comic, limited to $4.99. 9/6 of this sold back in 2024 for almost $1,900, $1,850. Really, really tough book. 124 in the census, 60, so less than half in 9.8. And 84 of these are green label, which means that they're signed, but not verified at the time. So you would imagine a lot of those are going to become JSA certified. I would imagine if I own this book, I would imagine that would be the case.
Yeah, Turner's signature, though, man. You know, as great of an artist, bro, his signature is
Could be better.
Yeah. And you would think that, you know, like a lot of these artists, like from the 90s, their signature has changed. You would think that his signature probably would have changed also, especially now the way the industry is. So signing so many books, it'd probably be a little more condensed, a little tighter, something.
Oh, yeah. They're saying, yes, good point. The hand numbered of this is because the books are numbered on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but those are also can be corrected now too at the same time.
Yes, yeah, they
That's
can be
true.
corrected for sure. And they were correcting those a while ago. That's not necessarily a super new thing.
Yeah. And then it's up to you to turn in the labels,
Correct.
Joe. I just messed
Yeah,
up.
this
I'm
is
not
a
turning
census
in
kind
any
of mess.
labels, bro.
I'm just fucking with you.
They're mine, dude. It's like what do you take? Like an Apache?
A badge of
My skin?
a badge of honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, very tough census book here. You can see it a lot of greens because of the numbering on the back. Shout out to who pointed that out. I don't want to give credit. Who in the chat pointed that out?
Doc Joe.
Doc. Joe.
There's two
Yeah.
CGCs JSA certified
Yeah.
on the
So-
census.
Yeah, a beautiful book. Now, the point of this, the reason we covered this was checking in, but Natalie Sanders did an homage to this, which is beautiful. in my
Which I
opinion,
picked up.
just for MegaCon, is my understanding.
Yep.
Limited to like 500, 600.
Fucking
I have
amazing.
500 here. I don't know the exact number, but it was something like that. But just a beautiful Natalie Sanders homage.
Feels like she's in the Fortress of Solitude, man. You know?
She's in something shimmery, right? But
Abs of steel.
yeah, beautiful Natalie. I love Natalie Sanders, but this is very nicely done.
Yeah, I ordered
She was
that one.
she was just chilling at the con. Like,
Oh, how cool.
Like, yeah, like she was at the comic mint table.
I
Like,
thought
basically
her lines were like a mile long because she's so freaking hot and everyone wants to talk to her.
I would say Will Jack was busier than she was.
Yeah.
He's not as hot as she is. I'll tell you that right now, man. She's much hotter than he is. I've seen that dude.
Cool cover though.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, love her. But this was going for like $50-$60.
That's not bad.
I don't know what she was asking, but the resales were 50-60 in that range.
I think this retailer that was selling it was at 30 or 40 a copy for this.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was I think she did a copy of this through KRS non-foil, but the foils were going for a lot more. I think it was KRS doing these for like 20 or 30 bucks. But like this was much more limited, this foil at MegaCon, and they're going for a lot more in the aftermarket.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure mine's a non-foil. Is the original on this.
Yeah.
If you're the bad guy and she comes up to you, it's like, hey, you win. Like, here.
That guy's like, all right, I'm done.
Arrest me, damn it.
Tie me up.
Yeah, take me in. I'm bad.
Spank me. I deserve it.
No shit, man. All right. What's next? All right. So we're going to talk about Dan Quintana a little bit. Listen, I'm a little pissed off about this because early on, a long story short, we were fucking telling everybody to buy Dan Quintana, and nobody fucking did it. And now he's gone fucking crazy. So I don't want to fucking hear anything. So, all right.
Good
so
job,
this
Aaron.
is something that's coming to children 45.
I'm in the same boat with Ben because I bought issue 12. So
all right, well, dude, you listen, so like nobody else listened.
The hell is 12? So funny.
This book is beautiful. And this isn't even his shit that's going crazy. Like his absolute Batman stuff is going nuts, but beautiful cover. Like the coloring is beautiful. The whole vibe is awesome. It was limited to 300. The last raw sale I saw was 90 on this, but we keep in mind I did these slides 2 weeks ago because we missed a week. But Quintana is amazing, and like we've talked about him at length early on on this show. But like his art is next level. But beautiful book.
Do you want to know what the buy-in for this book was at the con?
30 maybe.
$30.
Yeah.
And then so here's the interesting part. So when the con first opened on Thursday, they were limiting customers 5. Like you could buy up to 5. And then by the evening time on Thursday, you could only get up to 3. And then Friday and Saturday, I think they had to limit it to like 1 per person. And then I don't even know if it made it to Saturday morning, to be completely honest.
Well, it's beautiful regardless. Like a beautifully rendered book. He is so fucking good. And we're going to talk about a few books of him. So, yeah, this is, if we go to the next one, I think this was when we started talking about Quintana back. Was this even, this wasn't long story short, I think. This was back in like the Flipside days.
It had to be Flipside days because, yeah, this is when the series was out. And this had to have been like 2018 or 2019.
Yeah, no, this was 2020, I think.
2020. Yeah, 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is 2020. Because it could have been 2018. The series wasn't out yet. I think this was early 20, right when we got started on Flipside. Then we talked about this, but
okay,
an amazingly well done book. This was an exclusive from Trinity at the time, but very tough to get hands on. But if we just go to the next slide real quick, this is the OA on this, and it's available for 50 grand if you want to drop it. But look how well this is done. If you really want to look at the pencils and how well he killed it on this, it's unbelievable. Like how good this is. But yeah, it's on eBay for 50 grand if anybody wants it.
Only 50
It's not mine, by the way. I'm not selling it. So anybody who wants to accuse me of anything, like it's not mine. So
you're in collusion.
Motherfucker, you're pumping your own shit.
In cahoots.
It's not mine.
I think we would have known. I think we would have known if you had this art a long time ago.
No shit. It'd be, it'd be behind me, and I would not be selling it. If I own this, I would not be selling it if it was mine. So,
I don't think you could keep that a secret from us.
Beautifully done. Like his pencils are next level. This dude, man. All right. Couple more books from Quintana. So we talked about this book probably 3 years ago, early on in Long Story Short. And while it looks really cool in this picture, in real life, this book, I can't explain how fucking amazing this book is in your hands, because it's textured in a way that like you can't see on this page. Like there's like levels to it. It's just an amazing, almost like 3D. It's so well done. It took me a couple of years to find this book, to be honest with you. It's not an easy book to find because it was like limited to 250, I believe. But just a beautiful book, like one of the most beautiful comics I own. Really, really well done. This Blade Runner book, but yeah, when you hold it, like it feels different than what you're seeing on the screen here. I know how weird that sounds, but like it just feels different. You can like see like the layers in it because his art has layering, and it's just very apparent when you hold this thing.
Mm.
It's really, really well done. And his shit's going nuts. Like his Batman books are going for like $300, $400, $500, $600. But he's been around for a while. We've talked about him for a long time on the show, and I'm so happy he's getting the props he deserves. But it's also a little annoying because, like, fucking A, man, we've been telling you how good this guy is for a while. All right, this is his heavy metal comic that he did in 20. I believe it was a Kickstarter. I mean, this book is fucking awesome. Fucking awesome, this book. How detailed this thing is. But this is his merch. It's called the Merch Girl cover, and she's got a bunch of weapons behind her. I would love to have this book, man. I don't. It was only limited to 500, but just.
Oh, John, you got it?
Beautiful.
No, this is the Merch Girl's first appearance.
Oh, okay.
What do you got? Oh man, yeah. So I got that next. It's a metal version of this one I have next, man. That's really nice. Is that a magazine size, John, or is that a comic size?
No, it's comic size. This is this is his art book, and this is the first.
Oh, it's his art book. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody calls Quinn like Quintana. It's Quintana. It's Quintana.
Quintana.
I was just doing
like Pin Spot, but Quintana.
I was doing what everyone calls him SQ.
Quinn. It's not
like
Quinn.
Let's do what everyone. I'll do what everyone on the show for was doing. Just call him Q.
Right, Joe?
What's that?
No Nintendo.
All right.
No Nintendo.
To John's point, if you go to the next slide, so this is the metal version of the magazine.
Mm.
Limited to 200. So same art that John was just showing.
The cover came out on the art book a year before this magazine. So yeah, really nice.
So
I think you
his
could
book
see
came up before. That's a good to. I did not know that. That's good to know.
Yeah. When we were me and Yee were there in front of him, and I had a choice of different books before he showed up, because then they got rid of all of them. Either they sold out or they just moved it out of the way when he showed up. I was telling Yee, I said, I absolutely have to have this, just because of this cover right here. I had to grab it. So, and then he kept saying that because it's an art book that Ben would, probably want it. So
I told you. And then
man.
And then I said if he was gonna pass on it, I was gonna buy it.
Really, his art is so fucking good. I've been screaming at the top of my lungs of this guy, and honestly, I'm annoyed, but also, frankly, it's well deserving, because he's a really talented artist, like super. And sometimes his stuff on comics doesn't translate because of the inking. I've seen, like, he's had a few covers that I'm like, okay, this didn't work, but I think it's because of the layering of the way he does shit that sometimes it doesn't, like, come across the right way. But it's really fucking good, man. This dude, man, really, really, really good.
Cool. I think this was our last book. Yep. So big shout out to our sponsors over at Cover Price. Make sure you're using the code Nerdvana14 for a 30-day unlimited membership for only 99 cents. You can also use the code over at Bird City Comics, Nerdvana, for a 10% discount. Some restrictions may apply. And then we got to hang out with our sponsor, Joe and I did with Ant from Bird City at MegaCon. So big shout out to him.
Nice.
So that was cool. I hadn't seen him in a while. I think it was. Yeah. I think the last time we saw each other was at Baltimore. So yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So as a reminder, anyone that was in the chat, if you're active, you're entered to win this book. So I've been gathering the names in a giveaway tool. So let me share that screen. Give me a second. So if you want a chance to get entered, start saying something in chat.
Mama.
If you want this, leave a copy on the rewind. We're gonna give it away next week.
I'm gonna leave a comment on the rewind.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Some restrictions may apply.
Yeah, Mike is not allowed to enter.
I see you, John. I saw that.
Alrighty.
Do you have it, Joe?
What, the black bat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it, but I don't have that one.
You don't have the one that's limited to 100 copies?
I'm going to start drawing the names in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone.
I'm gonna win.
Oh, I saw my logo pop up. That twice.
Where am I at?
Hey.
Oh, I'm coming.
Benny Blanco.
Oh, yes.
7680. Hit
Any
me up
white.
on Instagram.
Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
Go white.
So yeah, so I will send this out to you, and I'll probably throw in a couple extra books. So
nice.
Be on the lookout. And yep. So as a reminder, leave a comment on the rewind if you want to enter to win, try to win Ben's book, and then we'll build out a wheel for next episode.
Yes.
Okay.
Next week, if anybody's still watching, beautiful Jenny Frizen.
Mama.
Hey, I spent way more than on this thing that we're giving away for, but we're giving it to you because we love you guys.
I'm just thinking about what you're saying, Joe. You heard?
What?
I'm just thinking about what you texted me.
Oh yeah. Mama.
Hot book alert.
This Sunday.
Nice.
And
there's
then...
no better comic book show on Sunday night than Hot Book Alert.
It's
I can say that because I'm there like 85% of the time.
It's
the best show.
And then Joe and I will.
I gotta send to Carter for Hot Book Alert.
Hot Book. Ooh.
Nice little decapitation. This is a from Chile.
Ooh, that's nice, man.
Yeah, it's 1970. It looks older, but it's 1975.
It's a beautiful decapitation.
Dude, it's 1975. Nice. That's fucking 50 years old.
Beautiful. All psycho. I love the way her head is cut off.
And then Joe and I will be on the Hot 10 tomorrow night with the House of Stein. We haven't talked to Ben Stein in a bit. Actually, I was texting him throughout before the con, so I lied. All right, then Saturday night for Modern Comic Mayhem on Beyond Wednesday.
What are you showing off, John?
Where you can see more of John's pickups. All right, we're gonna get out of here because some of us have important meetings in the morning.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm still on vacay, baby.
I'm on vacation.
Come on, Mike. That's cruel, man. Someone's got to work tomorrow.
Yeah. Some of us have to pay for our original art bills.